How do I switch up my paddles when I only have one pair? This video has a secret. Hi, this is Andrew Sheaf with Mastering Flow. I help triathletes identify the critical skills for fast swimming, and I provide them with the tools to learn those skills in any location. For a free 8-week technical training program to help you get your skills on track, click on the link in the video description below. We're working on improving your arm pull in a systematic manner to ensure that you get results. We're working on all of the solutions you can use to improve your pull. While having a bunch of different paddles can be really useful, it's not practical for most people. So, what do? Simple. Hold the paddle that you do have in different ways. It can be held upside down, like so. What's the benefit? Holding the paddle upside down forces your hand and your forearm to move as a unit. Before, they could move independently. Now, if you want to move water backward with the hand, you have to do so in a way that moves water with the forearm as well. If you're working on establishing a vertical forearm or having a high elbow, this is a simple trick that almost guarantees that you'll be able to do it. The upside down paddle forces you to keep the wrist locked, but it doesn't create the strength necessary to do so. When you pinch the paddle like so and pull like that, it forces you to keep the wrist locked, and it helps you develop the strength to do so. If you don't, you simply won't go anywhere. This really challenges the muscles of the wrist and the hand. As a warning, you're not going to make it very far when you first start to use this exercise. However, if you want to improve how you're interacting with the water when you pull, give those two versions a shot. Check out the key takeaways for a summary of these concepts. To see these concepts in action, check out the sample sets that follow. To make sure you're notified when future videos are released, click on the subscribe button below as well as the bell icon next to it. It really helps me spread the word about more effective swimming, and the more I can do so, the more videos and the more information I'll have for you. Holding your paddle upside down forces you to move the hand and the forearm as a unit, whereas before they could move independently. If you're working on getting a high elbow or a vertical forearm, this is a simple trick for doing so. If you want to move back by placing the paddle upside down, if you want to move water backwards with the hand, you now position your arm in a manner that moves water backward with the forearm as well. You can use upside down paddles during any exercise that involves moving water backwards, which is just about all of them. As you improve, challenge yourself to swim with lower stroke counts and faster speeds while swimming with upside down paddles. Pinch paddles forces you to hold the wrists straight and stiff, or you simply won't go anywhere. It requires you to move the wrist and the forearm as a unit, and it helps you develop the strength and the skill to move water backward. This really challenges the muscles of the hand and the wrist. If you're loose with the wrist, you won't go anywhere and you'll lose control of the paddle. Start slow with this exercise and implement it when you have a solid understanding of good pulling. You can use pinch paddles during any exercise that involves moving water backwards, which is just about all of them. As you improve, challenge yourself to swim with lower stroke counts and faster speeds while using pinch paddles.